Coming to you, Mr. Vladimir, would you please explain to me what is the meaning of international relations, since this is your field of study? Because all I know is that when there is a problem between two countries, first things done is to cut relation in between. So tell me why Russia didn't cut diplomatic ties with USA, and vice versa. Why USA, that calls Putin a war criminal, unleashed unprecedented economic sanctions over Russia's economy, are still having their embassy open over there?
First of all, concerning, the bombing, I think that you should, especially in the Middle East, just to show what America do with Raqqa. You know, in Syria there was a city of Raqqa and what they did to Raqqa. So sometimes we may have, and you just to show, because Raqqa happened 3 or 4 years before now what's going on the Ukraine. It's the first thing. Concerning, military criminals, unfortunately, we have geopolitical catastrophe, because all the weak leaders of the weak countries, which are, or at least perceived by the Washington of the weak countries, they became the victims, in the direct sense, the victims of this conflict. Do not forget the plight of the Iraqi President Saddam Hussein. Do not forget the plight of the Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi, and do not forget the plight of the Yugoslavian Prime Minister, as far as I understand, Milosevic. So now America think that Russia is just somewhere in between, Iraq or Libya or maybe Yugoslavia. But we have now the conflict between the nuclear powers, and it's the most dangerous developments now.
Okay.
And I say, as a specialist in international concerning, I'm not going to radiate what we may call Moscow propaganda or something like that. I refer to, one book, because I was analytical, in 1967, so 55 years ago, American thinker Herman Kahn, who was specialist in nuclear wars, he wrote the book Unthinkable concerning the modern nuclear war. And I'm just going to cite this, Herman Kahn analytics, that let us not indulge ourselves in this unthinkable, in these developments. It should be understood, and America may be now that they do not understand one thing, that Russia is not, Iraq or not Libya or not Yugoslavia. It's the main thing, and you should understand. And what Ryabkov or the Russian foreign minister said, do not, Russia as a developing nations of the third world.